Hello, hello! Perfidious Beat here, back to confirm that the key to being a mighty warrior is a complete and total lack of sight in XCOM, War of the Chosen. We did it last episode. We confirmed it. Blind is the new sighted. It is. We put Virgil Adamson to the test, and not only did he pass with flying colors, but he killed the proctor of the test on the way out for making a blind joke once the test had finished. He was unbelievably impressive. The killing spree he put on, I mean, yeah, sure, he's wounded for 7 days, but he was so good, I'm actually considering going Ivan the Terrible on our remaining troopers, heating up a whole bunch of burning pokers and just gouging their eyes out. I really am. Because if having most of your face melted away is good enough for Neo to spot Agent Smith in the Matrix, even though he's hiding in some other dude's body, it ought to be good enough then to allow the likes of, say, I don't know, Nick Rivers here to spot a couple of faceless who are disguised as civilians. I mean, personally, I'd figured that the smell would give a faceless away because they don't exactly look like they're practicing silent hygiene. It seemed like they'd smell a lot like silly putty. You ever smell a wad of silly putty and that it's really gross? I kind of imagine faceless smell like silly putty. But I don't know, maybe they're like naturalists out in the Haven camps and they just don't bother with showers all that much, so everybody kind of smells like silly putty. There's like some guy out there at the Havens who's preaching the slacker paradigm. He's like, you don't need to shower but once every 3 days, man. People telling you gotta shower daily, that's just a man trying to sell you bars of soap. Maybe don't be that guy. But wake up, sheeple. You don't have to bathe. No, you know what? Go ahead and bathe. I don't care what Conspiracy Colin over there says about big soap trying to get you down. You know what? That's why Conspiracy Colin smells like an old gym sock somebody used to soak up a gasoline spill. Take a shower, you filthy hippie. So we got +1 resistance contacts. That's very good. Our supply drop is still available. I suppose we'll go get that, then circle back to this scientist. We do need to, you know what? No, we got to finish making contact. That's actually probably more important than the supplies, actually. Let's go do that. We got to finish making contact because when our next guerrilla operation comes up, I want to have multiple locations. I want to have options. I don't want to be just stuck shoehorned with whatever they decide I'm supposed to have. Stun Lancer autopsy is complete. That's fantastic because I think that unlocks the arc blade, which I think also rapid excavation. Tempting. We'll be back in a minute. What I really want to see is if we can build better gauntlets. No, we cannot. We could build the arc blade, shard gun, mag pistol, but where are the upgraded gauntlets? What are those? They must be behind Gauss weaponry, then?
Dad sacrificed the only thing he had left to get this ship off the ground.
His last jar of pudding.
She might be a little worse for wear right
now. I'm assuming then that the upgrade that we're looking for to our gauntlets must be behind Gauss weaponry. I thought maybe unlocking the arc blade would help us out a little bit, but it turns out that is not the case. So let's go straight into Gauss weapons, I suppose, and hope it's behind that. We did waste 5 days working on that whole arc blade thing, and we've now abandoned another breakthrough in favor, but we really need those upgraded celestial gauntlets. We gotta have higher damage output. Looks like old Doc Holliday has adhered to the physician treat thyself philosophy and healed his own wounds. PCS superior conditioning. Okay, I mean, it's something. It ain't great, but it's something. Old Goose managed to come back from a mission uninjured, and Simon Magus come back as well. Let's assign a new covert action. What's on the menu here? Because we're in a new month. We're looking for promotions. Plus mobility is also pretty tempting. We can't increase our combat intelligence, and that would not only give us better combat intelligence, it would give us a much vaunted promotion as well. Reducing the Avatar project progress I like, although I don't really like the reward. New engineer, recruit. No promotions though, huh? Not a single promotion. None. Well, +1 intel is good. Reducing the Avatar project progress, though, is also good. Let's grab Jim Morrison. Who's your tutor? Tom Kazee. Like, okay, so Jim Morrison and Iceman go together. Morrison, I'm going to send you on this because your boy is going to be tired for longer than the duration of this mission. And why don't you take, let's say, here, you know what? Take top secret. I mean, old Nick Rivers there. Take the Corporal Nick Rivers. He's good for top secret missions. He's done it before. I am going to spend 25 to negate the risk of a soldier being captured. We don't want anybody getting capped. That would be very bad. Let's go negate some Avatar Project progress. Kill a little more time. Give me those Celestial Gauntlets, though. I want the better stabbing knives. I need bigger knives from which to stab. We're also sending old Skip Bradford out here to make contact with the smelly hippies at this new haven. He walks off of the Avenger. He's like, oh, smells like old tamales out here. What you guys been doing? Take a fucking shower, Jesus. You know what? Don't worry about buying the soap. We'll give you some. Just
established contact with the local resistance, and we're ready to move on the alien black site on your own.
Well, that sounds lovely, Bradford, and I see that we have a new facility there in New Brazil, but I'm actually going to go pick up our supplies then and see if we can rustle up that scientist. The smart move would probably be to rustle up the scientist first, actually. It would have, well, okay, we did at least get this in under the guerrilla op, so we should have a choice now. Operation Severed Stroke is going to counter Made Whole. We're probably going to do that one. What else have we got here? Protect the device. It would give us a new Corporal Ivar Jensen, who we could then fire and get, but no, high explosives I like. Let's do this one. We can't have Made Whole go off. It's just, it's too damn dangerous. Too damn dangerous. This should be a fairly difficult mission, though, because we don't exactly have a crack team of commandos going in on this one. We're getting towards that bottom of the barrel, and I hear, I think, a giant scraping sound. We can't take you, Iceman. I'm sorry. And that means Jim Morrison is probably out, too, because you guys are... Well, Jim, never mind. Jim Morrison is on, he's on a covert op, so he's definitely out. We can't take the janitor, but we can take... You know what? Yeah, give me Chris Knight. Actually, Chris, your nickname should not be Shocked, by the way. Let's fix that while we're at it. This is part of his problem. His nicknames are wrong. He's Real Genius. There we go. Chris, Real Genius Knight, who actually is a genius, which is like doubly appropriate. Personal combat sim. You know what? Having it not being used is not really helping us. Let's give you extra focus. Not that I expect that to do anything. And somebody who's got like a low health total, we're going to hook them up with that. Simon Magus and Bruce Wayne. I like this combination. Who else have we got on the menu here? The janitor is out, but I think maybe we just take the Johns. John Doc Holliday and John Volt Patterson and get you guys in. Who's got the least health amongst you? 7, 7. Looks like 7's across the board, really? Nope, this guy only has a 6. All right, Patterson. Well, with your shitty health total, what do you say we up that? You've gone from our least healthy trooper to the most hardy and hale. That's going to be good when those lions start chewing at your hamstrings. Let's make our utility items available, make weapons available. Not that that does anything. Armor also does nothing. We'll also, since you're our hardiest trooper, make you the bearer of the med kit. And that's it. That's all we can do. Off we go. We got nothing else in the tank. We're juiced out. Also, Batman, why you got that big hump on your back there? It looks like you got like a terrible case of scoliosis. Little known fact, Bruce Wayne actually wore like a corrective back brace for the first 14 years of his life to help smooth out his hump. Alfred was like, yes, well, we can't have the heir to the Wayne estate having a massive hump in his back then. I guess we'll just have to straighten that out then, won't we, young Master Bruce? Meanwhile, he had Bruce hanging upside down from some kind of like gravity lift with a giant vice grips clamped to his spine. Real reason he became Batman is he was just looking for an outlet to take out his rage because he couldn't bear to confront Alfred. Very passive-aggressive sort of vigilante. Got it, but there's definitely going to be a Chosen on this mission because it's been a while since we've seen one, and this one actually thwarts the Chosen. Yeah, that's going to be a tough hack, too. As long as we're concealed, our turn timer doesn't start, which is useful, as long as we, are concealed and maintain that concealment. Any chance of us stomping on a civilian when we jump down here? Effectively, no. Head over here, then, Patterson. We can't see the ground, so we have no idea what we're running into. Looks clear, though. And we do have a zone wall over on this edge that we can take advantage of as well. Keep an eye on this building. We should have no real difficulties in this region. Batman. On the move. Simon Templar, I don't know. Put on like a fancy pair of sunglasses. And maybe carry a cane or something this time. That'll help your image. Nobody will guess you're you if you're using a fake cane. Probably some kind of stupid accent as well. It'll help further conceal your identity. Some kind of utterly ridiculous one. Not just, you know, ridiculous, but like patently, unbelievably false too.
I see the path.
Maybe sound like Dieter from Sprockets. Well, we're fucked.
We can't hide.
The jig is up. It'll help if you guys come towards us, maybe? Run this way. Run at us. Come up towards us. Well, the sectoid... Nope. Well, shit. Okay, do we have a bonus action, and who can we give it to? We can bonus the Batman. Does that help us at all? Well, Bats still has a move. Bonusing the Batman does not help us in any way, shape, or form. So what if instead of bonusing the well, we could use you to bonus the Batman? We could have Simon Magus bonus the Batman. So if we do that, Batman, can you get deep enough into the mix to be useful? We could have you run up there and throw a grenade at that man, potentially set him on fire. Do we have anybody who can get to the sectoid? The answer is somebody's got to be fast enough to get down there. Really? Nobody's fast enough to get to the sectoid, huh? Well, if we have to leave one of those guys untouched, the sectoid is who we would choose to leave untouched. So we could also throw... We could throw this napalm grenade down there. I don't necessarily hate that plan. Well, we're going to have to be super brazen and hope Batman is just fast enough to make it. Here's what we're going to do. Bruce Wayne's going straight up the gut. Yeah, we really didn't need that, though. Oh, good. 2 more stun lancers. Well, this is perfect. My goal was to bonus action Batman and have him run forward and maybe take a shot at that other stun lancer, but it turns out that's going to be a terrible idea. So instead, we're going to come here. We can still maybe throw something. You know what? Just be on Overwatch. If only we had the ability to parry without having to attack first. If we could just throw a regular parry, that would be so helpful. We're done dealing, though. Like, this is awful. Oh, yeah, good. Chosen showed up, too. Perfect. This is definitely going to end well for us. We got people exposed in the open. Yeah, whatever.
It's dangerous out here.
Well, you have nothing to do with that danger, and the fact that we stumbled onto every fucking pod simultaneously is all of the danger, actually. I'm not worried about you at all. I'm very worried about the 75 stun lancers who are going to come and fucking track us into oblivion, though. Please hit this shot. Yeah, that was too much to hope for. Well, Batman's dead. Unbelievably lucky. He's not going to get that lucky like 5 more times, though, which is what would have to happen. Batman has been bound, and now he's going to get stabbed by like 45 stun lancers because they're all right there. Bruce Wayne takes 2 damage, and then he's going to take like 5 damage from this next stun lancer and like 5 more from the one after that. Great shot, by the way. Where's the blind guy when you need him? Well, it's a good thing these stun lancers actually are blind. What I'd really like is for our... Yeah, this is not going to end well. Okay, the one man who could have gotten somebody back to consciousness is now unconscious and can't be recovered. That's perfect. Do we have anybody who can go free Batman? You can. Don't ever talk to me again, though. Foul, ill ball of jerk. We're going to be parrying like mad at the end of this. That Ren's going to give us a little bit of bonus damage, and that should chop Batman free. And now Batman can kill that guy and also go into parry. We have no choice but to be parrying like crazy here. So, real genius. We need somebody who can get like a multi-kill here. But also, no, everybody has to be parrying at the end of this turn. That's the only way this is going to work. So come up here. Don't stab that man. Stab this man and kill him. Generate 1 focus and then go into parry mode. Our whole team needs to be untouchable at the end of this. 1 focus. Picked up our momentum move. An advanced repeater, which is completely useless. Parry that. Batman, carve this man in half. You're going to need to carve him in half so you can go into parry mode. A little bit of extra focus for the bat. We need to start bringing more med kits, now that I think about it. Everybody, that should just be the rule, is like everybody has a med kit, though. Come up here and rend this Stun Lancer. Again, the damage is nice, the focus is nice, but really all we're looking to do is get everybody into parry mode. We've got a lot of enemies who have not been wrangled, and we need everybody to have a chance to be able to not get hit by them. That is not going to work, though, because they're all going to attack the same guy. Yep. Even though you're standing right next to a man. If he shoots him also, I'm going to be utterly furious. Just livid. Nope, they're going to get stun grenaded. Yeah.
Let's get this over with.
You threw a stun grenade at us and we parried it. It didn't work. My fury is profound. Not as profound as the fury of John Fury Doc Holliday, though. Holliday, get up here. Slit this man from Guggle to Zatch. Everybody's gonna be. This mission is awful. Also, the container detonates still in. Oh, never mind. It's still 9 turns away. Well, I think we have you go take a shot at this man. Targeting him from the ground should be easier. You're going to do more damage with the rend. Did you just activate another pod, though? I guess not. I thought for a moment he had activated another pod. No, I call this parry. Power comes later. After you have been rent. Simon Megas does not have focus. He does not. Well, if you don't have focus, you're not going to be able to one-shot that Stun Lancer, so get up here, chop into Mr. Templar, go into parry mode. Really? You want to? How much money you want to put on the fact that I can't do it again? Because I got a pretty good feeling that I can do it again. Yeah, see? There you go. Told you. Did it again. No way were we going to let the 10 free ability points from hitting that guy go to waste. We just... the 10 ability points is honestly worth the damage we've taken here. Could I please parry?
I'm sure we'll see them again, but that chosen sure wasn't expecting the fight we put up today.
Everybody's in parry mode here, so this Stun Lancer can't do shit. You can just stand there... take a poke at Doc Holliday, who's going to chop him in half on his next. In fact, you know what, Doc? Just do it right now. Cut him right up. Guggle to Zatch, I'm telling you. Well, he got from Guggle and came close to the Zatch. He approached the Zatch, but didn't quite get there. Somebody needs to come open this wagon. Open this door. Come in here. Yeah, there's the objective right there. You spotted it. Good eyes. You know, they laughed when I said that you were a real genius. They didn't believe me. They're like, yeah, he doesn't seem that genius to me, Pete. And I was like, no. You guys are underestimating Chris Knight. Homeboy is a real genius. Get wrecked. Guggle to Zatch. What a trash mission, though. Go into parry mode. There are clearly still enemies on the map, I think, based on the fact that we're still in combat mode. Bruce Wayne has no one to attack and therefore cannot go into parry. Open the thing, though. I just heard something tromping around. Doesn't really matter what our chances are here. We're not going to make it. Oh, Real Genius is supposed to be able to hack into a highly secured government facility and retarget their orbital laser to cook popcorn in a professor's house, but he can't even bust the lock on a stupid footlocker in the back of a vehicle.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. The charges are inactive and the package is secure.
I'm pretty sure the final alien unit is then under the bridge. They've gone full Anthony Kiedis on us. Nobody goes full Kiedis. I am not going to go over that bridge until everybody has a full turn. We're happy to delay one because we are running a man short. We're also going to get some free Overwatch at the sectoid here. Right in the spine! Come on up here and get another one. There you go. Take one in the snot locker, too. Never mind. Batman hates guns. Every time Batman fires his weapon, it's like a protest maneuver. He's like, I hate firearms, Pete. That's why I refuse to hit anything with them. I will never use a firearm to harm a fellow human being. I won't do it. You sure will. Right in the old store there. So the last pod consisted of a sectoid? Well, we took a lot of damage there. A lot of people got injured, but on the plus side, we did pick up 10 ability points. Those are extraordinarily useful. If we get some people who can unlock Blade Storm as a result of this mission, we'll be able to buy it.
In the shadows, plotting to destroy all we have built.
Super salty about that one, though.
The chaos of the old world.
Most damage, most under fire, most everything, all to Simon Magus, actually. The guy's sweeping the awards. That's because he was 22 different people. Oh no, I'm Otto von Burenhorst. No, it's me, St. Judas. Unbelievable. Not even a single promotion out of this debacle. On the plus side, the wound timers were reasonable. Advanced repeater, not at all useful for us. 160 supplies, not really useful. Made whole, though, countering that, nothing short of huge. That one was big. Being able to keep that one off the menu for the Chosen. Very good. Let's see if Gauss weaponry, however you want to say it. We need to see if that will unlock. Yeah, no. I don't need supplies that bad. We want to see if that will unlock
Avenger plotting new course.
Our upgraded gauntlets. We're to the point now where we need that extra damage. We've got to have it. We rushed it, and we haven't been researching armor in favor of that. Nope, it looks like we're going to get ambushed. On the plus side, we know the Chosen's not going to show up in this ambush because he's already been there. And it doesn't matter how many lost are on the mission at all because we can kill an infinite number of them. Alright, Kaimon Balladur, you've just been recently killed. I don't know what you're doing. I'm going to ambush the shit out of these. No, he's not, though. Not going to ambush him at all. Do we have an unnamed trooper on this mission, though? Did we send some random cholo like a Jens Goosens? Did we send a not Val Kilmer on this mission? I think maybe we did. You all better be Val Kilmer, that's all I'm going to say. There can be no more non-Kilmers. I have all the time in the world, Bradford. Who's on this mission, though? Nick Rivers? Okay. Alright, we have Team Kilmer on point. We're going to be fine. We got Nick Rivers. We got Jim Morrison. Jim Morrison is also a blade master. We've got all the tools we'll ever need. So that'll be our next mission then. It'll be Jim Morrison breaking on through to the other side of this ambush. But if you want to see that one, you know what you have to do. You have to drop a like down in the comment section to show your support and potentially subscribe as well. Right now, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.